Frank. I'm so glad I found you.
Karen, I thought we made it clear
Yes, I know. We weren't going to see each other.
Now, while I'm having these episodes, you should go, please.
No, I'm not leaving.
Karen.
I'm not leaving because I think I know what's been happening to you. Why you've been having those hallucinations and why you said those things to me. You were right, Frank. There was something in that candle. You were right.
The candle,
it was witchcraft or black magic. Call it whatever you want. But it's true. That candle put a spell on you.
Lucy.
Oh, hey, I'm down here.
My son do all this?
Yeah, oh yeah, that baby's busy. Oh, Christina.
Let me give you a hand.
That's okay. I just wanted to get a few things up. You know, I have a house guest who's kind of clumsy. Might trip over him.
How you holding up?
Okay. Dandy.
I called to check on you earlier, and the sitter said you were out.
Yeah, I went to see Allison.
Down at the jail.
I was at the jail. I bailed her out. Then we went to the barn.
You what?
We went to the barn. See, Allison thinks I should talk to Rebecca, so I went to the barn to talk to Rebecca.
Rebecca?
The one in the portrait, you know.
Oh, yeah. The dead grandmother.
Allison believes that Rebecca knows where Kevin is.
Okay. Let's recap for a second. You went down to the jail. You bailed out the woman who's accused of killing your husband. Then you went down to the barn to talk with a 100-year-old portrait because Allison thinks it knows something.
Yeah. Okay, look, I know it sounds absolutely, totally insane, but I do happen to believe that Rebecca knows where Kevin is. At least, she did. I mean, I'm not so sure anymore.
Whoa, check this out. Ah, it's totally trashed. Why would somebody do that?
Because they wanted to hurt us.
Al, what are you doing here? How'd you get out of jail?
Well, Lucy bailed me out.
Lucy?
Yeah, she believes me now about Rebecca. And we came here to find out what was going on with Kevin, to talk to Rebecca, but she was destroyed and now she's gone.
No, baby, it's just the portrait that's gone, that's it.
Jamal, you don't understand. She is gone. And she's not coming back. That means that there basically is no hope for anything. There's no hope for ever finding Kevin. There's no hope in proving that I'm innocent. And there's definitely no hope in finding any sort of proof that she was even here. What?
Actually, that's not true.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, that's what we've been trying to tell you. Jack here actually found a way to prove that Rebecca was here.
What do you mean you have proof? What kind of proof?
Allison, we have pictures.
Pictures?
Huh?
You guys, I'm sorry, but what good are pictures gonna do? She disappears 2 seconds after you try and develop
No,
them.
we actually beat her to the punch.
Wait.
Polaroids. Yeah. We got shots of Rebecca on the film before she faded away.
But you actually have pictures of her?
Clear as day. We actually have more than that, too.
What do you mean?
Okay, we laid out these pictures. Okay, and it kind of told a story, a sequence of events that actually happened to Rebecca back then. Right, and what happened to Rebecca is exactly what's been happening to you. See? And it follows what happened with you and Kevin.
Wait, follows how?
That's the not-so-good part. Yeah.
Why?
Well, the last picture that we have is of Rebecca wearing a blood-stained apron, holding the minister's bloody shirt, the same guy she was accused of killing. Now, you don't need to see these out.
No, just hang on. I do. Oh my God. These are incredible.
Yeah, Allison, we really think we're onto something here. Yeah. That's why we came back to the barn to take more pictures, to see how this thing ends. Right, we were thinking if Rebecca murdered the minister in the same place that Kevin was last seen, then maybe she murdered Kevin.
Right? No. Not if it's a story that she told me.
Okay. Now, what's that story?
The story of what actually happened to Reverend Lodge.
What, that she did kill him?
No. See, that's just the thing. She said she never did kill him. She said that they were close, that they were friends, that they were actually really close.
Okay, well, maybe you better tell us the story.
Okay, listen, it's kind of long. Okay, there was Reverend Lodge, Horatio Lodge, the minister that she was accused of killing. He was engaged to be married. He was actually engaged to the mayor's daughter. It was all set up, everything was ready to go, but he fell in love with another woman, someone who wasn't very respectable or whatever.
Okay, and what happened to him?
Well, he went to Rebecca and he totally poured his heart out to her about everything that was going on and how unhappy he was.
And then what? She put the brother out of his misery?
No. She came up with an idea to make it look like he had died.
What? That doesn't... Why would she do that? That doesn't
So
make any
that he
sense.
could run off with his lover and that he wouldn't bring shame to his family and his supposed-to-be wife. But little did you know that she was going to get framed for his murder.
So, how come you didn't tell anybody all of this?
Well, Jamal, I mean, you guys, nobody believed me about anything. Why would they believe me about any of this?
Okay, so how do you know what Rebecca told you is even true?
Because you said it yourself. I'm sort of living my own version of Rebecca's life in these photos. And if the next photo is what I think it should be, then it will prove that she's innocent.
And you too. So let's get on it then. Wow, this is gonna be good.
See, come here. You know, you guys, you're really incredible for coming all the way down here and doing all of this.
Don't worry about it. Listen, if you need a place to stay, I mean, just somewhere to crash.
No, thank you. That's really nice of you, but Lucy, she offered me her place.
So what are you doing sleeping here then?
Well, because we came here to talk to Rebecca, you know, and...
Yeah, but Lucy's gone and you're still here.
I know.
I said, what are you doing spending the night in a place where a guy disappeared and anybody could just walk in and just...
Jamal, I'm fine. Okay, seriously.
Allie, come on. We'll make you want to sleep in a drafty old barn. Hello? I'm talking... What are you looking at? Allie, come
Nothing.
on.
Jamal, don't worry about it.
Well, it's all starting to make sense now.
Jamal, I'm sorry.
No, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you can't see what's standing right here in front of you. A man who loves you and wants to take care of you. A man that's actually here and not going away.
So, I owe you big time.
Hey, it was nothing.
No, really, I mean, you find me out in the middle of the woods. I scare you half to death. And then I tell you, the last thing I remember is something back in 1991.
Yeah, well, okay, I admit it was a little weird.
Yeah, but then you don't freak out. You know, you just take me in, you feed me, yeah. You must be some kind of angel.
No, not me. I'm just really glad I was there.
Me too.
So,
yeah. What now?
well, maybe we should think about going to bed.
I never said you were crazy.
But you're thinking it.
I know you want to try to explore every possibility.
Of course I do, and I'm going to. Whatever it takes to get Kevin back, that's what I'm gonna do.
But you have to admit that talking to a portrait might not be...
Okay, it's crazy. Is that what you want to hear? But we both have been through a lot of crazy, strange things together this past year. Or did you just forget that?
No, I haven't forgotten that. You have a point.
Thank you.
But I still think...
What, that I am absolutely nuts?
that maybe you're grabbing at straws here.
I don't think so. I am not.
I know you're convinced that Kevin's out there somewhere.
He is out
But
there somewhere.
Death is a real thing, Lucy. It's a real thing. And I don't want you putting all your hope and faith into some magical thing, and when it turns out in the end that maybe...
What? That maybe what? That maybe my husband, my Doc, is really dead. Is that it? I just realized something. I just realized what this is probably all about. You know, this isn't about you worrying about me or all these strange thoughts I'm having or me wanting my husband back so desperately because I know he is out there waiting for me to find him. This is about you.
About me?
Yes, about you. Because maybe somehow all this makes it easier for you to not believe that God came down and somehow singled you out or singled Eve out to cause you all this pain, that maybe with somebody else hurting as much, then maybe you don't have to hurt so much. You know, what I just said, I didn't mean it exactly.
I know you didn't mean it, I know. Because you know what life's been like for me. You know I try to find a reason every day, every single day to drag myself out of bed in the morning. And to face this shambles of a world one more time. And you know that if it weren't for my little boy, I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't want to. And you know that I would move heaven and earth to keep you from feeling this pain right now. I know you know that. I know you do, because if I felt even for a moment that you didn't, that'd break my heart.
I know that. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm sorry.
Karen, please tell me you're not joking.
I'm being serious, Frank. It was the candle all along, just like you said.
But how do you know?
Because other people have had reactions.
The same reaction?
Not exactly, just it's out of character.
And you really think that there's some kind of witchcraft involved?
All I know is I took the candle in to be tested, and the report came back negative. No drugs, no hallucinogens, nothing whatsoever that could be thought of as dangerous.
Yet somehow
Somehow, there is something in it that is so powerful and makes people think things and do things that they normally wouldn't.
That's exactly what Libby tried to tell me.
And what you tried to tell me.
It turned me into a madman. Why?
I don't know. But it wasn't you, Frank. It wasn't you.
Oh, God, Karen, I want to believe that.
I know this must be difficult for you, and I don't blame you. I mean, you've been through so much.
Oh, you too. I put you through hell. I mean, how can you just forget those things I said, the way I made you feel?
It wasn't you, Frank. The real you, the Frank I fell in love with, would sooner cut off his arm than do or say any of those things. But that Frank is back now and here to stay, and I know that for a fact because the candle's gone. Do you hear me? Frank, look at me.
I can't.
Why not?
What if somehow it hasn't worn off? I can't take that chance. I don't want to hurt you.
You have to take that chance, Frank. Because I am not giving up on you, not ever again. Do you hear me? So look at me. Look at me, Frank. What do you see?
Are you sure it's okay that I stay here for the night?
Hey, I keep telling you, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, but, you know, I could find a place to stay tonight, and then by morning, I'd be out of your hair.
Rafe,
I'd be fine.
now, what kind of angel would I be if I kicked you out of this nice, warm, cozy cabin and made you stay in some sleazy motel, huh? Rafe? You okay?
Yeah. No, it's just that... Remember when I asked you if I had any family? Or, you know, anybody who cares about me, or be worried about me just disappearing?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, you said that I didn't, that I was basically a loner, and I thought, well, hey, that's me. That's pretty much the way I've lived my whole life. I just was kind of hoping that maybe in the years that I can't seem to recall, maybe that had changed. I guess that it hasn't.
Jamal, I really cannot talk about this right now.
You mean about Rafe?
Yes.
Look, I'm not trying to make things harder on you, and I'm not trying to really trash your memories of him or anything like that. I told you I'd even live with memories if you let me, Allie.
I know, by marrying you. And Jamal, I already...
Look, I know, you're already married, but, I mean, You're not. I mean, not really. It was just like a promise.
Yeah, it was a promise. It was a vow that we made to each other to love each other
I know.
forever.
And then Rafe took off because what you guys had never was real.
Okay, stop, please. If you really want to help me, please, will you just drop this?
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I can't help just wanting to make things right for you and just see you happy, that's all.
I know that. And I totally appreciate that. I do.
But no pressure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just thinking that... Oh, am I interrupting?
No. What were you thinking?
Okay, I know you believe, okay, that Rebecca was innocent and all. But maybe she did do something. Maybe she did something to Reverend Lodge and to Kevin. I mean, Allison's the only thing that could have happened that night. It is possible, you know?
Yeah,
Okay? But my question is, how are we gonna prove that a ghost murdered someone, even with the pictures?
Well, that's not going to be hard at all, because I know for a fact that Rebecca would never hurt anyone or kill anyone for that matter. And these pictures that you guys just took will prove that. It will show the end of the story.
So there's only one thing left to do.
Get back to developing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's go.
What is it, Frank? What do you see?
I see you. It's you.
Are you sure that's all?
Yes. Yes, I see my Karen. My beautiful, beautiful Karen.
It's over, Frank. This nightmare is over. Oh.
This is payback time, Allison. For taking my father and coming between me and Jack. So you're gonna be my little secret, Rafe. My very own little secret.
Okay, guys. If what Allison says is true, then the next picture should prove it.
It will prove it.
And you think you know what the picture's gonna show?
Well, if what happened to Kevin and me is truly following what happened to Rebecca and Reverend Lodge, then the next picture should show. Oh my God.
Wow.
Rebecca embracing Reverend Lodge. And look, there's the bloody shirt in the picture. You guys, she was telling the truth. She didn't kill him.
And if Reverend Lodge wasn't dead,
It must mean Kevin isn't either. Yes.
I hope you can forgive me. I think I am completely crazy right now, and part of it, I feel so guilty because I'm asking so much of you when everything is still so raw for you.
I'm sorry. Keep on believing. Keep hoping. Keep the faith, okay?
Yeah, I plan to. I mean, I will. I am. It's just hard because I'm so frustrated. I know he's out there waiting for me to find him, and I just can't figure out how. I gotta, I don't know, clear my head and wait for the universe to give me some sign. I just need a little teeny sign.
I think if the universe has one more sign to give, it'll give it to you.
Thanks. Wait a minute. Where are you going?
I'll go for a walk, clear my head. Why don't you come with me? Might do you some good.
Yeah, probably would. It's just I haven't been sleeping, in case you haven't noticed. I just need to try. I gotta go at least lie in bed with my eyes open.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Have a nice walk.
Try to sleep.
Doc! Oh my gosh, I got all the plugs. I picked every single... This is from you, isn't it? Oh, Doc, it is you. You are out there. You know I'm trying to find you. This is... Son. I'm gonna find you. I'm coming. I'm coming. I will find you. I swear.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. Superstition.
Port Charles.
Kate.
We have proof that something strange is going on in the barn. Yeah, something that can prove that Allison's innocent.
You said you thought I was here to save Allison. Now tell me, why would I want to save a murderer?
Did you miss any of Port Charles this week? Be there for the SoapNet marathon of all this week's Port Charles episodes, Saturday at 4, followed by Soap Center. Log on to SoapNet.com for your complete SoapNet schedule. SoapNet. Soap watching made easy.